Star Wars. What does that mean to you? If you sit back and you think about it, what does Star Wars mean to you? For me, being a huge Star Wars fan, it means listening to Luke Skywalker complain to Uncle Owen and Aunt Beru about not being able to go to the academy. It means hearing Chewbacca yowling at Han Solo while they're being chased by TIE fighters. It's Princess Leia being snarky, move this walking carpet, and you're short for a stormtrooper. It's Obi-Wan Kenobi teaching Luke ways of the Force, Darth Vader choking some guy because he doesn't believe in the power of the Force, Grand Moff Tarkin being very arrogant in his belief of the power of the Death Star, and then it blows up. The ache of seeing the Death Star blow up Alderaan. All of these things are a part and ingrained deeply into my brain every time I hear the word Star Wars. And then I think of the Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. Not so much the 1, 2, and 3, and definitely not the sequels. The first 3, which are 4, 5, and 6, all revolved around the Skywalker legacy and how Luke helped destroy the Empire with the help of the rebellion and Princess Leia and Han Solo and everything that happened in between. Luke find out that Leia was his sister, all this stuff. And it was such an integral part of Star Wars. And now it seems like they're just trying to erase it all and put it on the back burner. And you can say when you watch Star Wars, Skywalker legacy is still there, but we're going to focus on something totally different. It seems like they're not going to focus that much on the Force per se. I mean, there'll be, parts where it is, like in the Skeleton Crew, the kid wanted to be a Jedi, and he finds this guy in jail who proclaims to be a Jedi. But it's not a major part. It's not even like a minor part. It's just the kid finds a lightsaber, and then the guy at the end ends up, he was a Padawan and ran away during Order 66 in order to save his life and became a pirate. Things like that. Well, now I saw an article. It says Kathleen Kennedy rejects Star Wars legacy characters and confirms new franchise direction, which it kind of seems like Dave Filoni is purposely doing that. His baby was the Clone Wars, Ahsoka, now the Mandalorian and Grogu. He seems to be pushing Star Wars in that direction. And I just want to briefly go over this article real quick and show you some things about Kathleen Kennedy. So here it says, Kathleen Kennedy rejects Star Wars legacy characters, confirms new franchise direction. So here's Luke. It started when Kathleen Kennedy during Star Wars Celebration 2025 in Tokyo. Kathleen Kennedy and Dave Filoni were joined by Sean Levy and Ryan Gosling to unveil Star Wars Starfighter, arriving May 28, 2027. I wish it would come sooner. I'm really interested in seeing that movie. I like Ryan Gosling, and I think it'll be an interesting movie, hopefully. It's approximately 5 years after the event of Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker, so it's right there during the Rey time, and I wonder if they're going to put her in there. Also, it seems like you have Charmin Obaid-Chinoy, which I don't know if that movie, the Rey movie, is ever going to come out. Her name is Rey Skywalker. Don't get me started on that. She just pulled that out of there. It should have been Rey Palpatine. It moves from Rey Skywalker and the Skywalker family entirely, building a post-First Order galaxy filled with new heroes and new threats. Lucasfilm notes it's an entirely original story set in a period of time never before explored, and an all-new standalone adventure. From the day Kathleen Kennedy called me up, this is Sean Levy who's directing the Starfighter movie. called me up, inviting me to develop an original adventure in this incredible Star Wars galaxy. This experience has been a dream come true. So the Deadpool and Wolverine filmmaker, and I sure hope that she lets him develop it and not not stick her nose in it. Starfighter, the start of a new trilogy or true standalone. Yada yada yada. There's Ray. Yeah, Sean Levy says Starfighter exists in its own lane. And then they talk about they want a spirit of play and big-hearted adventures with moments of real levity that, frankly, A New Hope had in a revolutionary way. A New Hope was the start of Star Wars, and you had your Luke Skywalker, you had the farm boy and stuff. So, you're trying to pull stuff from that, but I just think that it won't have the heart that A New Hope had. And there's Luke again. Levy has continued to confirm his stance on the new Star Wars era, focusing on an entirely new cast of characters. Every time I've asked, should I use this character that was maybe in that movie? Every time it's, you know what, people have seen that, do something new, the Deadpool and Wolverine director told the playlist. Well, you could use the old characters and do something new. I mean, Rian Johnson apparently did that in The Last Jedi, which really stank. So you could do something new and make it not stink. And then they talk about the Mandalorian Grogu. Unlike Rise of Skywalker, which was a sequel to 2 other movies, and ultimately a 9th film in the Skywalker saga, Starfighter is all new character based on new ideas that Jonathan and I cooked up along together. Sean Levy still talking. And then you have the Mandalorian Grogu, which isn't a bad series. I hope the movie does really well. I want to see it. Am I excited about it? I'm holding back enthusiasm on it until I see it. The trailer was amazing. I really enjoyed the trailer. Some people didn't like it, but I think the trailer looked amazing, and I can't wait to see it. So what are your thoughts about the moving away from the Skywalker era of Star Wars? I mean, in some instances you have to, like Dawn of the Jedi. I'm excited to see that, and that won't be a Skywalker-esque series. That will be the very beginning of the Jedi. Starfighter, they killed off Luke. If there's a way that they could write it in where they could bring him back, that would be the most amazing thing ever. I mean, they cloned Palpatine. Why can't Rey go through some kind of ceremony and actually bring him back if they gave enough force to him? And someone said something about The Last Jedi that I never realized until a couple of weeks ago or a week ago, when Luke vanished into the Force. His mechanical hand went too. Where did it go? His flesh turned into spirit, but did his mechanical hand do it too? I don't know. That is just something that I'll always have issues with. Them killing Luke Skywalker. I'll probably be on my deathbed, and they'll be like, "So, Grandpa or Great Grandpa, do you have any regrets in your life?" And I'll be like, "Yeah, Rian Johnson killing Luke Skywalker. That's my biggest regret. And I don't know why they wanted to kill him off. Is it Game of Thrones? I don't know. Are they going to start killing everybody off after every series or episode? Are they going to kill off Mandalorian and Grogu in this movie? Are they going to kill off Ryan Gosling in his movie? It's crazy. I just feel a sense of sadness. This movie has been my childhood since I was 6 to right now. And them moving away from the Skywalker saga is just depressing. See, there's Red 5. There's all the Lukes. Can't really see them. Anyway, if you haven't seen my last video, check this one out. It's really good. Drop a comment, like this video, and subscribe if you haven't. And I also have 5 levels of membership if you'd like to join. We would love to see you. We would love to hear from you. And my memberships are really cool. Check it out on my main page. And remember, the Force will be with you always.